In the quiet of your thoughts, have you ever wondered if the very thing you are searching for has been searching for you all along? There is a part of you, deep within, that already knows the truth. The life you're meant to live, the love you're destined to find, the purpose you're meant to fulfill, it's not out there somewhere. No, it's already within you, waiting. Carl Jung, the father of depth psychology, understood this profound truth. He believed that what is meant for you will always find you, but not through effort, not through force. It will find you through alignment, through the deep, quiet work of becoming who you truly are. The journey isn't about chasing, it's about uncovering. And the path to this revelation begins with the unconscious mind, the mysterious inner world that holds the key to your true self. Jung introduced us to the concept of individuation, the lifelong process of becoming the person you were always meant to be. But this process isn't easy. It requires us to dive deep into the recesses of our psyche, to meet the parts of ourselves we would rather avoid. The darkness, the pain, the discomfort, these are the very things that contain the seeds of transformation. Jung called this encounter with the darker parts of the self the shadow. It is in confronting the shadow, the parts of us we've hidden away in shame or fear, that we begin to understand our true nature. But here's the paradox. When we attempt to control life, to force things to happen, we move further from our truth. We get lost in the ego's desires. The ego wants security, validation, approval. It wants things to be right. But the soul calls for truth. And truth can only be found when we stop pretending to be who we think the world wants us to be, and begin to embrace the totality of who we are. Jung believed that true freedom comes when we stop running from ourselves. When we face the shadow with courage, we start to see that what we feared most is actually the key to unlocking the life we've always dreamed of. But what does this mean for the way we live our daily lives? How can we truly become ourselves when the world around us constantly pulls us in different directions? Jung's philosophy doesn't stop at recognizing the shadow. It takes us deeper. It invites us into the realm of synchronicity, the mysterious alignment of outer events with inner transformations. When we align with our inner truth, when we stop chasing what isn't meant for us, life begins to respond. Not with force, but with subtle, magical coincidences. Opportunities arise not because we forced them, but because we were in the right place at the right time, aligned with our authentic selves. This is the profound shift Jung describes. The world will no longer be a place of struggle and effort. When we stop trying to make things happen, when we allow ourselves to trust the unfolding of our inner journey, things begin to flow effortlessly. But only when we stop running after false desires, only when we trust the quiet whisper of the unconscious. And yet, how do we know when we are aligned? How do we trust the timing of the universe when everything seems uncertain? The answer lies in something deep within us, a process that might feel strange at first but becomes clearer the more we embrace it. It is the act of letting go. Jung taught us that letting go is not a passive act. It is not about giving up, but about creating space. When we let go of things that are no longer aligned with our essence, whether they be relationships, jobs, or old beliefs, we are creating space for what is meant for us to enter. What is meant for you doesn't need to be chased. It doesn't need to be forced into your life. It will come to you quietly, without drama. And when it does, you will recognize it because it will resonate deeply with who you are at your core. Jung's idea of individuation involves this very process, of letting go of the things that don't serve us so we can make room for something truer. But here's the catch. The true self is not an image we craft based on external expectations. The true self is the person we've been all along, waiting patiently for us to awaken to our deepest truths. But what happens when life doesn't seem to align? When things feel stagnant? When the waiting feels endless? Is there a purpose in the waiting? In moments of stillness, when it feels like the world is holding its breath, Jung believed that something miraculous was happening. It is in these moments of pause, when we feel lost or uncertain, that the true journey of transformation occurs. The silence is not a sign of abandonment. It is preparation. When we let go of what is no longer ours, we create space for something greater. We create space for our true destiny to find us. But we must be patient, and we must trust. The universe works in mysterious ways, and sometimes, what we think we've lost is actually a gift, a redirection towards something far better. Jung's work teaches us that the key to living authentically is to trust this process, to trust that what is meant for us will always find us. And when it does, we will know it, because it will resonate with our deepest essence. It will feel like home. So, in the quiet moments, when you feel uncertain or lost, remember, what is meant for you is already on its way. Trust the timing of your life. Trust the unfolding. Trust that the universe, when you align with your true self, will bring to you what is rightfully yours. And if this message speaks to you, if you feel the stirring of something deeper within, then take a moment to reflect. What is meant for you will always find you, but first you must be ready to receive it. If you're ready to begin your journey of self-discovery, to embrace your shadow and align with your truest self, subscribe and join us. Let's walk this path together, guided by the wisdom of Carl Jung and the silent whispers of the unconscious. Thanks for watching.